We ended up changing the entire layout of our living room. It has so much space now. So here is our couches. Before, the couch went like all along this side right here, and we blocked all of our stairs this way. So now it's nice and open and there's so much room. My son used to have both of these shelves for his arts and crafts and his toys, but now they're empty. So we made that shelf solely for her toys and this shelf for Isaiah's toys. Absolutely loving it. Especially now since she's crawling, she has this whole entire area to just crawl and explore, right? Isn't that right? No, stay there. Come here. Squish, squish. So we're gonna go ahead and get these shelves all prepared and stocked with their toys. Oop. We're gonna start off with her shelf, and this is what we're working with. Some of you may know that we are a Montessori inspired household, so we aren't full-blown Montessori, but we do take certain concepts and try to implement it into our lives and routines as we see fit. And one of the main concepts of Montessori is to prepare the environment for your child. So instead of putting her toys like out of reach on a higher shelf, I'm gonna make sure the toys that she actively plays with are gonna be at the bottom, so she can just crawl up to them and grab and play with them as she wants. So let's do that. First up is her object permanence box. She has not gotten tired of this box since I bought it. She's always reaching for this. So we're gonna go ahead and put on the bottom right here. She is still loving these carrot pullouts, so we're gonna put these right here. On this side, I'm gonna put her Melissa and Doug caterpillar toy because she is obsessed with this one. So here, ooh, girl. I'm actually thinking, since she is into like putting everything in her mouth, I'm gonna do a little basket and put it down here so she can grab like all her teethers and anything else she wants to put in her mouth. Put this teething ring, her favorite, this remote ring with the bees in it. That's part of a stacker my mom gave her. We're gonna put her little nesting ball in here. Her fun bin, put that next to the caterpillar. On the top, I'm going to keep it very simple. The stacking cups. Here's the set. We're just working on the egg right now, so we're going to put the egg right here as well. And on this side, I think I'm going to do the tissue box and her little xylophone. Here's just some of her remaining toys that I'm gonna go ahead and put upstairs in her room and store them in the closet until we're ready to like switch them out. So this is what my daughter's toy shelf is looking like right now. Oh, I forgot, she also loves these blocks, so I might just keep them in that basket and just put them on the top of her shelf. Here she goes, already reaching for her toys. Hey! Okay, let's do my son's. For my son's shelf, my son is 4. His shelf is gonna be a little bit different. Since he's older, I'm not going to do a bottom shelf that has like one toy each. We're gonna put bins here instead, especially because his sister is grabbing all of his things now. He has a lot of smaller parts, so we're gonna keep those out of reach and away from her, okay? First up on the top, we're gonna put this tanagram game where he has to follow these shapes. Yeah, we'll put this here. I'm also gonna put his little brain puzzle right next to it. The brain challenging cube, okay? He is also very much into like tools, pretend play. So we have all of his whole tool set and all of his tools. For this last shelf, we're gonna put his microscope. Okay, this microscope from Discovery is actually really good. It's just like a real microscope, but a little bit simpler for kids. Look, it has stage clips, the light, 3 different magnifying lenses. It's really good. There. I was storing his microscope accessories here, but we're gonna go ahead and put it in this bowl so he can have easier access to it. So here's his top shelf. One thing he plays with all the time are his Magna-Tiles, so I'm dedicating a whole bin to all his Magna-Tiles. So this bin's gonna be a bit of a learning bin. We're gonna put all of his books, coloring books, tracing, workbooks, all in here. So easy for him to just go through and see what book he wants and just pull it straight out. This is like a little dry erase tracing sheet for if I print out any papers that I want him to work on. So we're just gonna keep this in the back of here. This is all of his counting and math peg activity thing. This is going to be sort of like his reading bin. So we have his pop blends, pop sight words, spin and read blocks, sight words flashcards, blends flashcards, more reading cards, and more phonics cards, more sight words. So here is our reading bin. That will complete our learning bin. There we go. Our last bin is just going to have every other play item that he has that we're not going to be putting on display right now. So it's going to be easy to just keep it here and we can just switch it in and out as he is tired of these other ones. Magnet tiles, or magnetic building clay, suction cups, marine life learning, number stacks, sailboat matching, love every color puzzle, pop shaped timer puzzles, cute little wooden memory game, stacking cup game, and his like toy guns and slingshot. So here's all of our extra toys. Now my son's shelf is complete. Both of their shelves are complete and organized. She's so tired, guys. But we are also trying to paint her room today, so she can't sleep in there today. First nap didn't go too well in our room. I think she was just kind of distracted by the fact that she was back in our room. But only slept maybe about 35 minutes. So I don't know how this second nap is gonna go.